we will see an example so we can get some practice from these AutoCAD tools. So I'm going to do this 2D exercise 1 in AutoCAD. So first of all, we need to make two circles, which is one, the big circle having a 35 millimeter radius, and the small circle is having 20 millimeter radius. So I'm just going to the AutoCAD uh, working area. So in here, I'm just clicking circle first. So I'm making a circle. So already it is asking to specify the radius of the circle. So I'm giving 35. So I'm zooming out. So next one is 20 millimeter radius circle. So I'm just clicking the circle and I am pointing the midpoint of the first circle and I'm giving 20 radius. So next I want to make some lines. So I'm just using this time command line. So I'm typing L and pressing enter. So how can I get that point? So if you can access the midpoint of this circle and just you can come like this. So you can get this point. You can access these particular symbols when you are selecting all options in the DS. So DS mean I will explain that one. So I'm making 60. So here also I need to. So I'm just on the auto mode. So I can draw the vertical and horizontal lines. So now I am giving 70 millimeters and I'm just doing this. So DS means I'm like drafting settings. So you have to select all the options in drafting settings. So then only you can access the endpoint, midpoint, centers, as well as node. Also the tangent is very important thing. So you can access all these options if you select all. So now I don't need this particular half circle of this bigger one. So I am using now trim and just trimming that particular part. So now I need to draw this particular rectangle. So the width and the length is 50 and the width is 15. So I'm just going to draw that particular rectangle outside of this particular object. First I am uh, I'm going to give the dimensions. So I am specifying the length as 50 and the width as 15. So this is my rectangle. So how can I place this rectangle inside this object? For that, I'm going to draw a small line like so. I'm just uh, point out this midpoint so you can see. So auto mode is on. So here I need to 15 millimeter gap, so that I'm just giving 15, and I just make this particular line. So I'm just moving this particular rectangle to this inside this object. I'm just using move tool. So I'm clicking that object and pressing enter. So I just need to pick this point, this midpoint, the below a side midpoint. So the auto mode is on, so that I'm just off the auto mode. So I'm placing here. Okay. So now I can remove this particular line. So I just drew the all objects. Uh, so now I need to give the dimensions. For that, I'm using linear dimension first. I'm picking linear and pressing enter, and I'm just clicking that line and giving the dimension. So the dimension is very small. So I can go to dimension settings, uh, dimension style manager. So I can create new one. So I'm creating new one, and I am naming as L2G, and I'm continuing. So in here, in the fit section, I'm just giving this overall scale of 15. Okay, I'm just clicking OK now, and I'm closing this one. So I'm deleting the first, the dimension, and I'm going to use the linear dimension again. So now that particular dimension size is okay. So there's a 4 precision points. So we don't need any precision point here, the exercise. So I'm just going to dimension style manager again. Now I'm just now going to modify. So I'm modifying, and now I'm going to primary units. So from that I can see the precision. So now I can set to 0. So I'm just okay, and I'm closing. So now I need to give the dimension for this as well. So I just gave the dimension for all the linear objects. So I need to give the dimension for the circle now. So I'm clicking the radius first. So here I'm just going to uh, dimension this one. So I don't like this kind of dimensioning style. So I'm just going to dimension style manager again, and I'm modifying that my style. So I'm just going to fit option, and I'm just pick up the draw dimension line between extended lines. So I'm giving OK now and closing. So now I can see this. This is the proper way of dimensioning the circle. So now I'm going to dimension. So now I'm using diameter to dimension this particular small circle. So I'm finishing this one. So that is the uh, thing we need to do in exercise 1. So now we need to save our file. To save the file, we need to go to here and save as. So you need to save as uh, AutoCAD drawing. It's like the extension is .dwg. So that format you need to save the file. Okay. Now you need to print that particular working. So for that you need to go to plot. So the shortcut of the plot is Control E. So from this you need to select the printer. If you connect the desktop with the printer, you can select the printer. Otherwise I'm just going with DWG to PDF. So I'm just going to save this as PDF. So need to uh, choose the paper size as well. So I'm just going to use ISO A4. So I'm giving this plot window. So I need to select the window for the plotting. So now I am making this plot as center. So then I am making a preview. So this is my drawing. Okay, you can also print it. So that is all about this example.